guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to make a slime pencil case for back to school. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first I'm going to show you how to make the slime, and I am using a recipe that contains contact lens solution or eye drops instead of borax or liquid starch. So start off by finding some glue. This is the list that Joanna from Cute Life Hacks or Macaroon made with glue from all around the world that contains PVA. So if you use one of these glues, it should definitely work. Also, she used contact lens solution or eye drops instead of borax or liquid starch. So I did that too, and I found this contact lens solution that contains borax. It's really important that it contains borax, but they won't write it on there directly. So look for sodium borate, boric acid, or buffered saline lotion. That way you can be sure it is the correct thing. Start off by squirting a bunch of glue into a container. Keep in mind that the more glue you use, the more slime you will get. If you want to color yours, feel free to add 1 or 2 drops of food coloring. This is completely optional, but I also added in some glitter because I feel like it makes the slime look much more cool and fun. Next, you will have to add some baking soda. Make sure it is baking soda because it's not the same thing as baking powder. Then add in a couple of drops of the contact lens solution and mix it up, and then add a couple more drops and mix it up again until you have a consistency similar to this. Then I took mine out and I started to knead it, and it started to stick to my hands, so I had my brother squirt on a little bit more of the contact lens solution, and then I just kept kneading and mixing it until it turned into a nice consistency slime. Make sure to not add too much of the contact lens solution because otherwise your slime will be all stiff and it won't be fun at all to play with. I think this recipe is perfect because you can stretch it and play with it, but you can also stick in a straw and then just blow on it until it creates a bubble like this, and you can kind of play with the bubbles, and it's super fun. And I want to give a quick shout out to Joanna, Cute Life Hacks, Macaroon, whatever you want to call her, because she came up with this recipe. Moving on to the pencil case, you will need some clear PVC plastic that you should be able to find at any craft or sewing store, and you will cut out a bigger rectangle that is 20 × 21 centimeters and 2 tinier rectangles that are 12 × 21 centimeters. Now we're going to start ironing them together so that way we can make a clear pencil case. You're going to lay the 2 tinier pieces on top of each other and iron around the 3 edges I'm showing you here. When ironing, make sure to put down a piece of parchment paper onto the surface so that the plastic doesn't stick to the surface. Then add your 2 plastic pieces you want to join, add more parchment paper so it doesn't stick to your iron, and then use a ruler to mark off a nice edge. Make sure it is a metal ruler because the plastic ones will melt because the iron is really hot, and then you can just rub the iron over that area a couple of times until it melts the 2 pieces together. Now take your bigger piece and lay the 2 smaller pieces that are already joined together on top of each other, and then iron around these 3 edges again. So far you should have something looking like this. This is completely optional, but I rounded off the edges on the top where the flap is going to be, so that way it just looks a little bit prettier. Then I folded it in half and kind of cut around that edge again so it would be nice and even. To be able to open and close our pencil case, you will need some Velcro. I started off by taking the softer Velcro side and adding on some strong super glue to the back, and then I glued it to the inside of the flap. Then you're going to want to let that dry until it is nice and secure. Then you can take the rougher piece and stick it on top of the softer piece, and then just take some of your strong glue again and add some to the back. Now flap the fold over and press down the Velcro to make sure it is at the correct spot. Then just wait for this to dry again. Once it has dried, you can open your pencil case, and you should have 2 little sections in your pencil case like this. The front section is for your slime, so you can just add it in there, and of course you could have sealed off that edge as well if you wanted it to be in there permanently. I just left mine open because I think it's fun that you could pull out the slime in between and play with it a bit and then put it away again. Then I just kind of squished the slime around so that way it would cover the front part of the pencil case and kind of decorate it that way. And now you are actually done with your pencil case. So you have this flap in the inside that you can just put in a bunch of school supplies. Here I put in some pencils, a ruler, and a highlighter. It doesn't fit too much, but it definitely fits your necessities, and it's really fun to squish the slime in the front. It's not as squishy as if it were a liquid pencil case, but it's still really fun because you could take it out of the pencil case anytime because the slime doesn't stick to the plastic, and then you can just play around with it. I know that slime is banned in some schools, but you could definitely just leave it in your pencil case and not play with it, and I don't think people will be able to tell that way, or just take out little tiny pieces and play with those. So that was the video for today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, which is my social media. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in my next video. Goodbye!